Hey everybody, Momo Rodriguez here from Lopez versus Lopez. I'm also a comedian, an amazing, charming fellow. Listen, when I am not on set trying to make comedy and try to do crazy things, I'm watching Vito's Italian Cucina. Did I say that right? Cucina? For us, it means something else, us Mexicans, but I'll tell you guys later. Listen, it's a great place to check out recipes, and of course, for a guy like myself that wants to come home and just chill, I like to make myself a nice fresh pasta, nice fresh sauce. This is the guy that tells you how to do it by yourself or yourself in some good shit there. Did I say shit?
Ciao! I'm Vito from Vito's Italian Cucina, and on this episode, we're going to do the Wicky Wacky Hula Hoop Cake. No eggs, no milk, no dairy, no kidding. All right, doesn't that look good? Yep, it's the Wicky Wacky Hula Hoop Cake. I'm going to tell you all about it. This is a cake that was big in the Depression way back when. And when they had no money for eggs and milk and bread and things like that. So they whipped this up and they came up with something fabulous. You guys are going to love this. I'm going to run you through what the ingredients are, and I think you're going to be surprised. Come on in. Look at this. So over here, we have flour. That's right. It's 1.5 cups of flour right here. Then we have 1 cup of white sugar. Then we have 3 tablespoons of cocoa. You don't have to use cocoa. It could be... you could just go with just plain, and you could be a vanilla cake. And then over here, is right here. It's a teaspoon of baking soda. Then we have a teaspoon of baking powder. Then we move over here to the salt. There's a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to go up here to the vanilla. That's right, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then we got 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Actually, that's a tablespoon, not a teaspoon. And then we have 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Olio de olio. Yes, the oil. And then, of course, we have 1 full cup of room temperature water. So here's what we do. You're going to love this. Watch this. So we get the old screener here, and we're going to put it like this into the pan. Okay? Then I'm going to come over and I'm going to get the 1.5 cups of flour. I'm just going to pour it in there just like that. Then I'm going to get the sugar, pour it on top, just like that. Cocoa, loving the cocoa, just loving the cocoa. Here we go. Then I'm going to go with some baking powder. Here we go, baby. Here's the baking powder. Way to follow me there, Jimmy the Beak. You're pretty good, aren't you, buddy? Then we got some salt. This here is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then I got the last dry ingredients, a teaspoon of baking soda. There we go. So once we've done that, now we're going to spoon, sift. Watch this. This is what we got to do. And we sift it all down, all the way through. It's going to be great. Here we go. So we're all the way down to here, and there's just a little bit left right there. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this. You stay right there. I'll be right back. There we go. And guess what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead, just make it like this, because the beauty of this thing here is we go ahead and make everything right in the pan you cook it in. Yeah, that's right. It's that easy. And then I make 3 impressions in here, and they go like this. Here's 1 hole, there's 2 holes, and there's 3 holes. Well, that looks like my Uncle Dominic. You know, he had a big mouth. Look at that. And my aunt used to say his eyes were bigger than his stomach. Yeah, that is Uncle Dominic. So then now what I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get me some vanilla, and I'm going to put vanilla in one of the wells. Then I'm going to go over here and get some vinegar and put it in the other one, just like that. This is kind of fun, isn't it? And then I'm going to go ahead and get some vegetable oil. I'm going to put it in the third one, just like that. And it runs out like that, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and get some water. Here's the room temperature water, 1 cup. And I'm going to go ahead and just pour it right in the center, just like that. And then I'm going to come over, and then I start mixing. And that's how simple this is. This is unbelievable, isn't it, folks? Just go ahead and get it all done. I use a spoon with this because it gets the corners really well. You can use a fork. I decided to use a spoon, so, you know. So we'll go ahead and mix it up. Boy, look at that. There it is. That's what you end up with right there, just like that. So what we're going to do is put it in the oven. That's it. 350 for 35 to 40 minutes. You put a toothpick in it. You check it out and make sure it's done. Voila. Oh, boy, isn't this great? There we go. It's that simple. It is that simple. Okay, I think it's done. 35, 40 minutes. We already checked it with the toothpick. Let's go get it. Woo, baby, look at that thing. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Look at that. Is that amazing? Amazing, isn't it? Let's put her down right there. So now what are we going to do is we're going to go get our little bit of powdered sugar and our sifter, and this is how simple it is. Watch this. I just love to do that. I used to do this to my mom all the time. Whoa, baby! Look at that. This is how simple it is. And you got the beat. Oh, you beautiful gal, you great big beautiful gal. Won't you put your arms around me? Ba-da-da-da-da. Anyway, that's not a Hawaiian song, but I don't care. It's still good. Bah! There you go. Look at that's how simple it is. This is beautiful. It's a wicky wacky, oh hula hoop cake. The reason I call it a hula hoop cake is, well, first of all, I love hula hoops, but it's also that you make this cake. It's very easy. You know, other things you have to jump through hoops of fire. And this one you don't. Remember, no milk, no eggs. It's great for a vegan. And if you have a problem with dairy, this is it. Depression, cake, easy. Look at this one more time. Yeah. Wasn't that a beautiful cake? Oh, it was so easy. Thanks for joining us at Vito's Italian Cucina. Wiki, wacky, hula hoop cake. I did want to join the circus. Let me see what we can do. Ciao for now, y'all. Abundanza. Oh, my God, this is not a good idea.